My dog
What's up, bro?
in
What's
here.
good?
What's that?
What's
We a
happening,
little
man?
crispier than last week. I talked to AT&T. I told them, folks, fix this shit because you're messing up the church's money. So I think that, we figured something out, man. We back in this thing. How you doing, man? How was the week?
Ooh, this been a rough one. It's been a rough one.
Yes.
I'm still gang. We still gang. It's just not fun to be a part of the gang right now.
Don't you still gang. No one has any
We
concern with
still
you going
gang.
anywhere. You're not going anywhere. It's
No,
just,
no, we still gang now. There are 28.
uh,
There are 28 other teams that would have died for the pleasure to lose to the Knicks. So we here.
what you said. What you said. LeBron would have did some crazy shit to be in this situation, so don't you worry about it. We overstand. We overstand. Hey, man, welcome to Peas in the Pod, man. I can't tell you what episode this is, what week this is, what installation this is.
We gonna
It's
sit down and count these jumps up one of these days, bro. We don't fucking know.
we here. Oh yeah, episode 100 coming soon. We gotta figure out if this is 56 or 91.
Right, but it's coming.
So we'll get
It's
there.
coming.
But it's coming. So hey man, look, y'all know me, man. I'm your boy Ricochet, and that's your player partner Stephanie Chambers. You feel what I'm saying? Don't forget, man, we got a DOA this upcoming June 20th. You feel me? Saturday. More information on that in a
This
second.
Saturday.
But this Saturday. But where we
Pull up.
start? Where we start?
Let's start.
In New York.
They got the coolest
Where
songs,
dreams-
don't it?
I give it to them.
They got
I did
that
hate that
song.
jump for a long time. Yeah.
They got the Ja Rule joint. You can go Dipset Anthem. Like you can
Steph,
go,
let's
you
be-
go
let's
Wu
be real.
Tang.
What song made out of New York ain't an anthem in New York? Like one thing about the
Yes,
city of
right.
New York, they will big themselves up like no other. If you always want to know what the standard is for support, look at New York. You can just
Look
drop
at
a
New
song
York.
about your borough, bro, and niggas is gonna be like,
Like
yeah.
just literally
So,
Queens, literally Brooklyn, and that's the anthem. Like,
thanks, man.
yeah, they
Thanks,
got
man.
the coolest fucking songs. They really do.
Hey, y'all see what's going on, man. Look, I ain't got no Knicks jerseys, you know what I'm saying? But I got the closest thing in my closet next to it. Mello won that joint too, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the Larry over there for y'all as well, man. Shout out to the Knicks fans. But what we do start off with this conversation is a hell of an NBA Finals stuff. From what I see, it's the most watched NBA Finals since 1998. And we got another new NBA champion. The New York Knicks finished off the Spurs in 5 games. Outstanding performances from Jalen Brunson, outstanding defense, and play from Karl Anthony Towns. He did do what you said, Steph. He tried his best to not commit as many stupid-ass, silly-ass fouls. He still fell victim to some in crucial moments. But what we ended up seeing, Steph, was a New York Knicks team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, seemingly corrected a few things, brought Mike Brown in the fold, and they made the necessary adjustments to win the championship. What's your thoughts on the result of this year's finals, Steph?
Yeah, before I pull that belt out for my baby Spurs, because I'm their stepdad. I'm the stepdad. Yeah. So before I pull out the belt, man, shout out to the Knicks, bro. Man, you said the Knicks should represent the East. This we said this months ago. We said the road was paved. They should definitely take advantage. They took advantage. So shout out to them for knowing the assignment and completing the assignment.
Completing the job,
Mike Brown. Shout out to him. Trusting their bench, making sure they got minutes, making sure they got in rotation. So they didn't really shrink in big moments like a lot of benches do. He didn't have to play Brunson and Karl, 4 to 8 minutes of the damn game. Because they had people on the bench. Shout out to the Knicks organization, because I was just on the phone with my daddy. In the 2000s, the Knicks was irrelevant. So not just bad, irrelevant.
And we talking about years with players like Stephon Marbury. We talking about getting the team together. Curry. We talking about getting the team together, and Amari Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony. We had literally, Steph, and to make your point, right? We literally had to lose our mind for 2 months behind Jeremy Lin. Linsanity. That's how low the bar had gotten for New York.
That was a thing. That's how much they was searching and grabbing for anything to cheer for in New York, because there was nothing to cheer for. Nothing. So shout out to the Knicks.
First and foremost, I just want to shout out our chat. And I don't know what the hell my Dallas Cowboys got to do with this. I just want to make this clear. Shout out to my boy Corey, man. He holding it down as always. Love my brother, man. We go back to 2013 at this point. But I don't understand the constant that harass me about my boys. I got a few months off from that. But hey, Jalen Brunson is great, brother. Jalen Brunson is great.
Big body Brunson. Everybody jumped on what's my girl name? The coach of the Aces, Becky Hammond, for saying what she said. And she still ain't wrong, right? The only little niggas to lead their team was Isaiah Thomas, Steph, and now Jalen. That's 3 out of 70 plus years. So little niggas leading their teams to championships still ain't a thing. It still ain't a thing.
It's not a thing, but I will say stuff ironically.
He overcame the odds though. You know me, I root for little niggas, I root for fat niggas, I root for anybody that don't fit the prototypical athletic body. So I fuck with
we love a good underdog that can overcome the odds. We love it.
And,
we love that sport, right?
Shout out to OG Anunoby, bro. That nigga there. You talking about doing whatever it takes. Nigga blocking shots, steals, rebounds, hitting the corner 3, tip in, whatever's needed to win. OG was there.
Man, I see now the image didn't add of the tip in shot that I definitely put in there. But man, and we all saw it. And if we didn't see it already, you're going to see it 50 times Monday morning on ESPN.
Look, NBA, that's one of the best plays in NBA history. I can honestly say that right now in the moment. When we play NBA highlight, finals highlights, that's going to be in the reel. Seriously.
Thanks, Steph. Going back to your point about Mike Brown, right? And for a lot of these players, Karl Anthony Towns, I'll speak on that for a second in a moment, but we're talking about journeys that have culminated in this result right here. And that's why I love basketball, because even for the opportunity that your Spurs had to be a one and done of sorts, to get in the first playoffs, be young, make noise, go ahead and take it while they're young. The game for the NBA has been developed and predicated more so on experiences. Like, even if you go one time or make it close, bumping your head to kind of gain that experience of what it is that the game is going to require of you in return has always been a payoff in the NBA. Getting close or touching the finals, right? And just not sealing the deal and letting it motivate you to get back. And when we look at Mike Brown, for instance, Steph, you see him right here with LeBron James. Matter of fact, let me start the journey off right. This is 2003.
Yes.
San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan, Greg Popovich. We talking about Mike Brown was on the staff then. We go to 2007 NBA Finals. Mike Brown coaching LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, getting swept by his former team in the Spurs. We talking about Mike Brown, going to Golden State, assisting with Steve Kerr, the Warriors. And then Mike Brown getting another head coaching opportunity right here with this fella that I'm sure we're going to have some comments on in just a second. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, you feel what I'm saying? And there's a clip out there, Steph. Let me see if I got that clip up, yo. Matter of fact, I'm going to screen share. Give me a second. Bam, bam, and bam. And let's just show the people what we're talking about real quick.
And there should be no closeout opportunity. We told them that they know the only thing that can hurt us is a three. And I need to go back and watch the film to see exactly where Fox was, but there was no reason for there to be a hard closeout. We were okay with them scoring a two at the rim, so you should not be in position to help at all. You should be hugged up to your man at the three-point line. Everybody should.
And the reason and the relevance for that clip in particular was that the significance in it is he was chastising De'Aaron Fox for not being able to close out properly in the game.
Right.
Decisions he was making in closing out in that game. And that resulted in Mike Brown being
He got fired the next day. And it's crazy because they still end up trading Fox.
So what are we saying? When you ask forward to end up in this predicament, and shout out to Fox for landing a team who could appreciate him, to put him in this situation again for his efforts and the quality of play. Mike Brown ended up coaching against him in the finals, and who was witness to his own Fox not being able to close out games. So when we talk about this, we're talking about De'Aaron Fox thinking he can outrun everybody and get to the damn rim with a layup, when the obvious choice to close out the game is go for the dunk, draw the foul, or the better thing,
turn around. Turn around.
Grab the ball and avoid everybody. Run the clock out.
Because, realistically, was he going to run the clock out? Probably not. He was probably going to get fouled, right? But you cannot leave that possession with 0 points. You just cannot leave that possession with 0 points. So even if you go to the free throw line and you make one and you miss one, you got to get the one. You can't leave with anything. And my thing is, he thought he got run OG. You can't out jump OG though. You don't jump no more, nigga. If that was fucking Stephon, if that was fucking Vassell, I would have lived with it. Cause them niggas get up, them niggas get airborne. De'Aaron, you don't do that no more. So what the fuck are you gonna do? And especially against out of any Nick on the team, out of any Nick, that is the wrong Nick to pull that shit against. Like, what are we doing? You would have been better off doing that shit against Carl Anthony Towns.
Didn't they used to call that brother Swiper?
Yes.
Swiper, no swiping.
Your name is De'Aaron Fox. We calling you what your mama call you.
Yes. Yeah, we call it Lil D.
You got no nickname, nigga.
Nah, Pooh, whatever she call you. Pumpkin. Like, nigga, whatever it is, it wasn't.
Dylan Harper is Big D. So, yeah, you Lil D.
Wrong with you, cuz. So, hey, when we talk about Mike Brown stuff, does this finally put Mike Brown in a respectable conversation of coaches all time or coaches of the last decade? Or, because I believe the Nacho Mike Brown has been kind of up there with Doc Rivers, where you don't really know what quality he has to a team. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Steph, having experience in San Antonio, having his resume in Golden State, and winning on a grand scale with the New York Knicks, first championship in 52, 53 years. I don't know, Steph. That's a quick way to become a legend.
Hey, he leapfrogged a lot of people. Let me say that. This championship, again, we've seen this core with Tom Thibodeau, and they didn't get as far. Actually had some very disappointing playoff exits. So for him to get it in year one, had Carl Anthony Towns playing defense. Never thought I'd see it.
Steph, listen, we talking about a New York team that went and got Carmelo, that went and built around Melo, that went and got Phil Jackson. You hear me?
I forgot about that.
And then win with that. You feel me? So it's like we got Mike Brown and the unassuming Jalen Brunson, the unassuming Carl Anthony Towns, the unassuming OG Anunoby is so unassuming that niggas can't even say his name right now. All my partners still been saying Anunoby. They don't even care about the other E. It's Anunoby to them. So when we talking about folks that we didn't necessarily see coming, this collective of bandits came in overnight and took this championship this year. And hey, here's another graphic. I don't know if it's going to blow y'all mind or not, but this makes officially 8 years in a row that we've not seen a back-to-back repeat champion. And it makes 8 different champions for sure. Like when you're talking about the Denver Nuggets, you're talking about the OKC Thunder, the New York Knicks, like where we are in the league right now, Steph, is some crazy parity for teams that haven't reached this level of success before, and they're going ahead and doing it all. So what are your thoughts for this Knicks team next season? And then we're going to touch base with your Spurs.
Still don't know. Okay. They coming off a 53-win season. That was decent. Not great, but decent. But they definitely going to come in as favorites. They're now going to be the Haunted. And we're going to see how they respond. Now they're going to be the Haunted. You know, that's a whole different type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Right? Okay, she got to experience this year. You see what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just think it's so much talent in the league. Like, the league is more talented than ever. Like, even some of the worst teams in the league got all-star caliber guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you're going to have parity. It's going to be that much harder to, like, run a repeat, even to get there, let alone run a repeat, because there's too much talent in the league.
I was having a discussion with my partner, my brother Ron, earlier this morning, where it's like, I made the comment that I'm like, I don't necessarily see the Knicks being in this situation next year. Now, when I say that, there's no indictment on who I believe them to be per se in terms of what they aren't. I say that more so compared against the field. I feel like the league is going to change dramatically with the reallocations of Giannis, Bron, Kyrie Irving, perhaps, Ja Morant. It's a lot of names out there that's going to mix things up, and you don't know who the hell going to end up in the East, where right now it's already wide open. So for the Knicks, I say that saying I'm just not scared of the Knicks. If I don't know where I'm going to end up as a fan of next year, because of course I support Bron, right? But it's like, even from a standpoint of being a Memphis Grizzlies, I don't fear playing the Knicks. From the standpoint of being a Lakers fan, I don't fear playing the Knicks.
Yeah, I still don't fear them, even after getting our ass whooped. I still don't fear them. Like, they good. You got to get up for them niggas. Like, you got to respect how they coming, but still ain't scared of them. You know what I'm saying? Because even in this dominant series win, you saw little hoes. Like, Spurs had double-digit leads in every single game. You know what I'm saying? So it's there. You just got, but again, though, Jalen Brunson, that nigga know how to close a motherfucking game.
Hey, so now listen.
You can't get that nigga no space. No.
Getting to that, I want to offer some flowers because I don't want to shit on the fact that they want to take away some of their momentum. It is their time right now. So in that, to wrap a bow on this with stuff, hey, Jalen Brunson has arrived. I don't know necessarily who all been looking at him like he still got something to prove, or I don't believe him yet. If you watch this NBA Finals, count him on the list of guards that you should be watching next season on your 7:30 games and everything like that. Go ahead, Steph.
Hey, for sure. Jalen Brunson is a made man. He can retire tonight. He is a made man. So shout out to him, man, for real, for real.
Oh, my partner offered a debate earlier this week in the text that was like, hey, is Jalen Brunson AI right now? Like, if he pull it off, is he in that conversation? And we kind of went back and forth about it, where I was like, well, at that time, before the series was wrapped, I said, well, AI didn't have the team Brunson got. So I think it's still like you taking away from AI's greatness and giving it to Brunson too early, in that comparing just making the finals, AI had to carry what I think dead weight,
Yeah, he
even
had
though in
heavy
his
load to carry
argument,
for sure.
he had a heavier load. But I can't, but watching last night's performance, I ain't gonna lie, I put my own shoe in my mouth this morning where it's like, hey, 45 on the road in a closeout game to win the title. And I'm gonna also tell you something very important, y'all. I've never seen somebody win an NBA championship on the San Antonio Spurs floor. Never seen it until last night.
Man.
That's a hard thing to do, is finish
we
it off
didn't
in
win a
San
game
Antonio.
in San Antonio. Think about that.
Yeah,
We didn't win a
for real.
single game at home.
For real,
like,
for
what
real.
the fuck?
For real. So let's go ahead and switch those gears and look at those baby Spurs. This is some of the information coming out of San Antonio right now. This is one of the first headlines that
Mhm.
Dylan the breakouts, the outstanding players from the series for you all, is reportedly upset with his playing time. I guess that statement is like, look, man, give me the ball, man. Goddamn. You see what I was doing.
Again, with these rumors, I don't know how true it is. Like, I'm one of them type, I need to hear you say this shit yourself. I don't like all this rumors.
Before we take it serious.
But
Copy that.
I'm gonna keep it honest. In this playoffs, in this series, he right. We saw from game one. Game one. Who was here for it and who wasn't. Like, I really felt like last night Harper should have started over Fox. Like, I don't know. We scared to bruise niggas' egos or whatever it is, but bro, there was a kitchen sink game last night and we did not throw out the kitchen sink. Our kitchen sink is still very much intact. We did not throw out the kitchen sink. Like,
Dylan Harper was y'all's equivalent of OG Anunoby for New York. Like somebody who was going to be there all game long, aggressive, knew what his role was, whether it was getting to the rim, drawing a foul, getting to the rim for the aggressive dunk or layup, or shooting the ball from 3 or mid-range. He was there for y'all all game long in various facets. And other reports that he was unsatisfied with his role that kept changing. I don't know. If that is true that he said that, young brother, look at the tape and look how valuable you are adapting within the roles. I think that that's who you should become. So I don't know.
I think that's what made it easier for Mitch to stick with Fox, because Harper was already okay coming off the bench. So he ain't have to make no waves with it. Whereas if you would have switched it, now you got De'Aaron Fox all pouting around and all this shit. Ain't nobody trying to deal with this shit right now. We got bigger problems. So I think that's what made it easier, that Harper was like more willing to come off the bench. But like I said, come next season, might see some changes. Might see some changes.
Going back to a point that you made earlier, stuff about the games, Spurs led in every game. Game 1, they led by 14 points. Game 2, 12 points. Game 3, 12 points. Game 4, 29 points. Game 5, 16. So when we saying like the San Antonio Spurs shit the bed, that's what we mean, because they had the lead in every game. Now, I will also add some context to that, right? They had the lead, and I feel like theoretically, when I was watching, they had the lead because Vic was playing. Vic is that much of an offset for what, in terms of whatever your offense and your defense is trying to do. When he sits down, though, it opened up every opportunity for everybody for New York to become aggressive and drive towards the basket, draw fouls, change up the dynamic of how San Antonio was guarding them on defense. You know what I'm saying? The threes, drawing fouls from the threes. So it was a lot that changed with Vic on the bench. And that led me to coming to the realization of like, damn, who's the leader outside of the best player, the noticeably best player on the team? And with them being young, you could expect that there being a identity crisis of everybody's trying to pop out as the guy. I'm the guy, right? You got Vassell having some moments.
Right, like the Knicks, no, Bronson is the guy. Shout out to OG, shout out to Carlton Towns, Mikael Bridges, everybody that played a part, Josh Hart. But everybody know when it's time to win, we going through Bronson. Wemby has given us reason to think we can't go through. First of all, nigga, we got to get you some conditioning. Why you can't play more than 30 minutes? Why you can't play more than 30 minutes? But that's the Spurs' fault, though. They had that stupid minute restriction. He never played more than 30 minutes. Now we need you to play 40 minutes and you exhausted.
Listen.
That's where that shit come from.
My boy LeRae cooking right now in the comments, man. Cashmere, man. He said they should have been got Fox up out of there, the fuck up out of there. And this is the one right here. CP3 would have had them in check. Now, hey,
Shame.
Boy,
hey. Shame. What we came on here like 4 weeks straight? 4 weeks straight and said this? We've been saying this for a month.
I've been saying a veteran point guard.
We've been trying to put CP3 on the team all year. Really?
Oh, yeah. I didn't put the man everywhere.
We try to.
I dare to call the Memphis Hustle. Like, look, bro. Look. Look.
Yeah, I'm about to call a title, man. Do Chris Paul got some college eligibility left? Cause why is Chris Paul at home?
Yeah, listen, man. The realest shit that's been said, man. Hey, and Jesse, shout out dog Jesse, man. He said the Spurs are a young team with no experience.
Y'all share the live. Appreciate y'all coming and keep it coming, man.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all standing tall for us today, man. Shout out to y'all, man. But hey, that's the realest shit. Cashmere, I agree with you, dog. In that when I watch this series, when Vic sit down, you need a Kyrie Irving bad. You need a Rajon Rondo bad. You need a CP. Either you got to match offense for offense because you got an attacking guard and Jalen Brunson giving you the blues right now at that position, or you need somebody who can be able to not turn the ball over and get the others going. You know what I'm saying?
You got to match IQ for IQ. That's what we couldn't match. We couldn't match basketball IQ for basketball IQ. I feel like I will stand tall and say we more talented than the Knicks. But that shit don't matter when a team is talented and has a high basketball IQ. You're going to lose it every fucking time.
And I'm going to touch on pause on Cashmere's thoughts right here where he says they pretty much let CP3 go for nothing. And brother, I agree with you, right? But the pressure that CP3, folks like Rondo, folks like Bron and others add with their own IQ and mindset is, don't nobody want to hear that shit if it's, if it's colliding with the coach in his program and his ideas. Because if you ain't got a voice bigger than them niggas in the locker room, who's gonna hear you? And so sometimes you got to get them cats out your way just for you to be able to pitch your own approach. And so I feel you, though. They let them go for nothing considering this situation that they ended up being in for a title. But I think now you can see where it bites you in the ass. Now, also touching on the point of why you need a veteran point guard or why you need somebody with their experience stuff is because they don't have emotional intelligence in this situation. They don't have emotional experience in this situation. And that's what led me to question the leadership, right? You take Victor Wembanyama, for instance. We all know that he's an icon in his own right, growing right in front of our eyes. But we also talking about somebody who's in his early 20s, who's from France, who's adapted to the NBA game, and who's also this was his first go at a championship. In that, he experienced a lot of firsts. And I think that the pressure got to him several times that he became a different type of player than what I viewed him to be to this point in his career. Cocky at times, a little arrogant at times. And yes, it's competition. And everybody brings that to the game. But I think I've never seen...
I'm a big believer in you gotta believe you're the best player out there. You gotta believe that. Even if you ain't, you have to believe that. So I'm never too upset with niggas being a little cocky or saying some shit, because like you need to believe that shit. In fact, if you don't believe it, I don't want you on my team. Because I need you to believe that shit.
100%. But I'm gonna tell you something, the truth, and I know you know this, right? That ain't the San Antonio way, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only difference. The only difference about that type of attitude is that ain't the San Antonio way. So that's why I was a little confused. I expect that shit out of Westbrook or Harden or anybody to play anywhere else. But when you got that silver and black on, I think about Popovich, and I think about Duncan, and I think about Robinson, and I think about Ginobili. I think about so many players that went out there and fought through being pushed on the ground, fought through for not getting fouls, fought through.
And that's what I'm disappointed in Wemby. Like, his play was okay. Like, his play in the finals wasn't terrible. You pull up the numbers, they decent. But, like, watching the game, bro, like, first of all, them dirty-ass fouls, bro, not cool. Not cool, bro.
Unbecoming.
Like, I get Like, I get getting up with niggas that's getting up with you. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I ain't got no issue with that. But like, you did some real dirty ass shit, bro. That's lying. The press conference last night, the stupid shit he said. I'm so sick of these social media young niggas that ain't never lived life without social media. So they be trying to aura farm or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bro, you're not going to develop your aura like that. That's not how that works.
Nope.
At all, bro.
Nope.
Like, if you would have played better, you wouldn't have had to say shit. Like, just think about that. If you would have played better, you would have got your ass in that paint instead of hanging out at that 3-point line. We having a different conversation right now.
I thought the first player to get 45 points in this series was gonna be Wemby.
Easy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Steph. When I saw him do this, I said, you know what? He might be checked out mentally. Like, he may be believing his own hype that them being up 25 and 30, this shit over. And I'm like, bro, you cannot do that, bro. Until this.
No.
And when I saw him do
that,
I'm like, Wemby, I don't like this now because I'm looking at your team following you. You feel me? They looking at you as the undisputed leader because you're the most talented guy. You're the guy who's gonna be on the floor most of the night in the most important parts of the game. They're following your lead. When you're not focused and you losing focus because you're worried about shit like Mitchell Robinson, bro. Mitchell Robinson out there playing with one hand, can't shoot a free throw to save his life.
Yeah, Wemby definitely. The pressure got to him. That nigga lost all his composure. You know what I'm saying? The nigga were at the real cocking, bro. You had no space to add cocking. You should have been focused, locked in, trying to do the things you need to do to win a basketball game. Like, I'm very disappointed in these temper tantrums. I'm very disappointed in just how he acted, like, conducted himself as a leader. And again, I'm saying this, and he's 22, right? So we're gonna grow. We're gonna be all right. But right now, in this moment, we young right now. We young right now. So I'm gonna give you a little space because you know you a young nigga, you don't know better. But now you know better, nigga. So we gonna see going forward how you handle this shit. Because this wasn't it. This wasn't it.
This wasn't it. Steph, the only reason I'm reporting on this particularly, right, because I agree with you. He's young. This really should go beyond us. But the only reason that I wanted to touch on and offer some light on this one in particular is because I remember when my guy, love him or hate him, lost his first one, lost his second one, the one in Miami, lost it to Dallas. And they asked him after the game, how did it feel choking and not really woo-woo? And he was like, man, look, I'm going to wake up still LeBron James tomorrow. Y'all still got to pay the same bills y'all got to pay tomorrow. I was like, Bron, come on, bro. Like, we could be better than that. We could take the loss and just be better than that. But guess what? That's where I met with Wemby. Last night, Wemby at the podium was pretty much like, hey, I appreciate y'all. See y'all again. Never. Listen, never. Bro, you just learned English last year.
This ain't an anime, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
The fuck nigga, you ain't finna fly away. Like, you taking this alien shit for real. We're watching you walk away. I don't know what you're talking about. You're physically there. But it's like, bro, listen, I know you hurt, and I know it emotionally affected you. And I know he woke up today wishing he probably didn't even say that shit, right? But it's like, man, look, the one thing that did disappoint me, and I'm going to get off his case, when he said, the only thing I'm pissed off about is it's going to take another 100 games to get here. Brother.
You might not.
Brother.
You might not.
Brother. Hey.
Your first two seasons were wasted because of injury.
Hey.
Your first two seasons were injury riddled. So, like, don't just pencil yourself in. Be cool.
Listen, Steph, Doc Rivers said the smartest shit. He said, it ain't guaranteed you're going to make it back. OKC thought that they was just going to make it back after playing the Heat, and it took them 20 more years damn near to get back as a franchise. So it ain't guaranteed that you're going to make it back. So let's not, I almost feel like that statement was almost like he so expected to win the title, like it was entitlement. Like, at this point, man, I'm this, and we better go do it. And it's like, bro, there's some more things you got to learn about the NBA, bro. And I hate you got to learn that from little Jalen Brunson, but I love that for you because you only 22. And the future is ahead of you. So whatever you learn from this series, the league got hell to pay and a pissed off, focused Wemby. I just need you to stay focused, brother. That's all. In closing remarks about the NBA Finals, this was the New York Knicks for most of the year. NBA Cup MVP, Eastern Conference Finals, MVP, NBA Finals MVP. I think it's easy to say, man, this is the guy for the 2025-2026 season. So shout out to the New York Knicks, man. Y'all done held it down.
And
Y'all did y'all due diligence.
real quick. I cannot let Miss Johnson not get some of this belt too. If you see, I got my pen. I wrote notes. I wasn't fucking around. I was serious. Miss Johnson, you got an audible, bro. That's what coaching is. Coaching is like, hey, okay, our original game plan is not working. We got a plan B. We got a plan C. We got a plan D. Harrison Barnes should have been on that floor. He should have been on the floor.
You Warrior Harrison Barnes, you talking about, I done seen it all, been in every playoff scenario, Harrison Barnes. Yes, he should have been on the damn floor. On the floor. Even it, come on, man.
Definitely should have stayed
I'm glad Josh Hart wasn't sticking it. You ain't lying. Yeah, I'm listening still. I'm just looking at the comments.
My shout out, Cash, man. I see what you saying, dog. You stupid. Hey, maybe that thumb. Hey. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. Not gonna say what I want to say. What the hell
you trying to say? You ignorant.
What I'm saying is a thumb can be magical, and we're gonna leave it there. So whatever. But back to Miss Johnson.
That's for peas out the dog. But yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, peas out the dog. We'll talk about that. Shut up.
My nigga, man. You know what's up. Go ahead.
Playing more. Brian Carter, I think he's going to be a beast. I think he should have definitely got a little bit more rope this series, especially seeing that what we was doing wasn't working. And one more final thing, call me crazy. So for the most part in these fourth quarters, we just need to play defense to win these games, right? Like, okay, the offense ain't working. Let's show up the defense. I would have had Wemby and Cornet out there at the same time. Since Wemby, it just will not get in the paint in the fourth quarter. Put Luke out there. Because the Knicks were getting way too many second chance opportunities for me. Way too many in the fourth.
Do you know how long at work I spent complaining to one of my employees about how pissed off I was that Victor Wembanyama was at the top of the perimeter when OG Anunoby tipped the ball in? Like, do you know how that frustrates me? And I'm not even a Spurs fan?
Bruh, game 4, even though we were winning, right? We were kicking ass. Game 4, about the third play in, when women got back to that top of the key shit, I cut the shit off. I cut it off. I've seen this before. I know how this works. Why do you want to be a guard so bad at 7'4"? I don't understand. It got to a point where I'm like, nigga, if you look down and you see wood, you in the wrong spot. You need to see paint under your feet the entire game. What's the point? I can't remember what coach said this. Everyone is the same height at the 3-point line. There are no height advantages at the 3-point line. But once you get in that paint, now being 7 foot plus matters.
It balances out. But see, for the game.
Yeah.
Like for the game, a nigga already took the game winning shot and missed a 3. For the game. Mm-hmm. You allowed a nigga to run up on 3 of your little homies in the paint and tip it in. Okay.
And you want nowhere in there. You take a picture right then and there, he's not there. He ain't in the frame. Right. That's a problem. Right. Robinson is in the frame. Tim Duncan is in the frame.
Jesse said Wemby refuses to play in the paint where he's way more effective. Man be having 7-8 blocks but won't stay there. Shake my goddamn hand.
Won't stay there. Last night he was blocking everything. Bruh. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I need answers. These reporters are not asking the right questions because I need answers. I need y'all to make me understand it. Like, what's the point of having Wemby? Granted, it's nice that he can shoot the 3. We're going to talk WNBA in a minute. Asia done develop a 3, but you damn sure don't catch no Asia Wilson just hanging out at the fucking top of the key all game. That's Chelsea great spot.
Steph, I wanted to at least see this lamb-bodied, deer-body ass nigga run toward the rim. At least make an effort. What the fuck? I can't. These niggas finna print this picture out and put it in a New York barbershop, and you gonna be in the background looking like, I hope he don't make it. You're 7'12". What are you doing? Boy, I don't know.
My girl said he's
Sometimes I don't know.
7'14" at least.
Hey, for real. For real. The man got to walk in rooms high-fiving folk like this. Like,
man, he got living rooms he can't walk in.
All right. I'm with you, Cashmere. Nobody should ever. So shout out to the New York Knicks, man. 2025, 2026 NBA champions. Moving on in the NBA, this is the too early power rankings for ESPN next season. And you could already tell everybody's finna disrespect New York. So I ain't gonna lie. New York may come in hot next year. They may come.
Yeah.
Still. They may come out hot. Right now, they just won the championship less than 24 hours ago. And they are third right now under the team they just beat. Can't make this shit up. So you got OKC still looked at as the favorite, the San Antonio Spurs, the Knicks, the Celtics at 4, Detroit Pistons, who led the Eastern Conference last year, at 5. You got the Denver Nuggets, Cleveland Cavaliers, Minnesota Timberwolves, Lakers, and Houston. Steph, how do you feel about this way too early post-finals NBA power rankings?
Let's preface this again. Way too early, right? So let's get this out the way. Again, the Knicks regular season, then it was okay, right? So I could kind of see how you feel like they went on a playoff run, but overall not being impressed, if that makes sense. Again, they only won 53 games. That's usually what a good team does. They weren't truly dominant throughout the season. They got it together at the right time. And that's what the playoffs is a lot. Just getting it together at the right time. OKC, I mean, if Jalen Williams and AJ Mitchell healthy, we might be talking a whole different finals. So I get that. Chet need to go to the hood, get some real nigga in him, stop being a bitch, and they'll be all right. Mm-hmm. San Antonio, we was just there. I get that. Boston, I keep hearing rumblings. Because, I listen to all Bill Simmons, Mismatch. I listen to my podcast. People keep talking about Giannis to the Celtics, bro.
Hearing it. I've been hearing it.
Yeah. So that could shake some shit up. Detroit, I don't know what moves they make. Denver, I don't know. Cleveland, I'm over it.
James Harden just got arrested yesterday for unlawful possession of a firearm in a vehicle. Cleveland definitely over with. if Bron and Bronny James Jr. was headed there, they not no more. Not going nowhere with players with brandishing guns. So
no. They protect the brand over there.
They protect the brand over there. So it looks like Cleveland's out on the James. We got a question from Cashmere, man. Hold on. Jesse says, way too early, but never trust the Cavs. And I think somebody steps up next season and knocks Detroit down a notch, like Indiana or the Magic. Love that perspective, Jesse. You're 100% on the money. Keep forgetting about Indiana and Halliburton. Yeah. Halliburton is returning, man. We also got a question from Cashmere. Question for y'all. Are the Knicks, let me see. If y'all are the Knicks, what would y'all do to improve this team, or would y'all stay put?
I'm leaving it alone.
I'm with you. If this just won the title, right, you clean the East out. Consider who they faced in the playoffs. They played the Atlanta Hawks, who gave them their toughest run in the beginning, only because they weren't tight finishing their year off. Atlanta gave them 2 games in terms of losses. They didn't lose none for the next 2-3 series, and they only lost 1 game against the Spurs. And that's without Karl Anthony Towns ever giving you a 20-25-point performance in the last 3 series, 2-3 series. So, keep things as is. I believe that everybody really knows their role out there. Everybody knows their position and how to play team ball. Keep it as is, run it back, see what you need against the field.
I think it's easy to overreact to things. Because even with the Spurs and OKC, I wouldn't be too quick to change any of those things. I really wouldn't.
Right. No. If I'm the Knicks, run it back, judge what you already have and what you won with against the field next year that changes, and see where you land then. I feel like I said, wherever Kyrie Irving lands is going to be a big fucking deal. I'm terrified if Kyrie goes to KD and play in Houston. I'm terrified of that. I do not want Kyrie to play with Sengun and KD. I don't want Giannis to end up in Boston. So it's like the East is so wide open. It's certain players that's a decision away from fucking everything up. And, you know, I feel like we're going to take our talent somewhere too next season.
Word is your boy going to go to Golden State and they just going to sell tickets because they ain't going to win no fucking games. But that's word on the street.
Listen, Steph, I ain't going to even get into it right now. But I would just say, you don't want 23 point setting pick and rolls for Steph Curry. You don't want that in life. You probably don't even want Porzingis though.
I want it. I want it. I want it real bad.
I want that shit.
I want it real bad. Please go to the Warriors. Please.
23andMe. Let's go to Golden State. We got motherfucking Steph. We got Jimmy. We got Draymond.
Look, your ticket sales, jersey sales, merch sales gonna go crazy. On the court, it's gonna be a catastrophe. I can't fucking wait.
Listen, I bought this joint back when maybe it was the second, third year Golden State when they were doing their thing, just because I like the color and shit. You know, I like my blues. And I ain't never had a reason to wear this motherfucker. But I saw it the other day and said, you know what? Well, right on fucking time. Cashmere said, if I'm Bron, and if he really love the game, take the minimum and come back to LA. I ain't gonna lie, I'm with you, bro, but at the same time, I feel like he think LA been bullshitting with him in the brand and they don't respect him. I don't know if he want to give them a discount as much as he gives somebody else a discount for what he want out of the deal. He would have gave Cleveland a discount if it's me coming home, bringing my little nigga with me.
I've been telling LeBron his whole career, bro. I've been telling LeBron his whole career, you really want to be great, put on that silver and black, bro. We was a LeBron away. Come on to the winning team, man. Come on, man. You really want to win, LeBron? Come on.
I got my brother Pasco. I could call that man right now live, man. We've been saying that shit since Ray Allen hit the three. Since Ray Allen hit the three, we've been saying, hey, bro, take your ass to pop. What is wrong with you? You need a coach. You need a supporting cast. What other team want a nigga that can play all five positions and point guard at the same time other than the Spurs? Like, shit crazy. But I'm with you. If Pop was still there, maybe. Definitely Cashmere. Yeah. But Cashmere saying he would love to see Bron play with Steph, just not in Golden State. He'd love to see Bron return to LA. Man, listen. I feel you. I got nothing against the Lakers, me personally, right? But it's just like, we need something else.
Relationship kind of sound
that way.
It's kind of sour.
But and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't necessarily think it's just sour with the front office. Something weird with Luka. Not gonna lie. Something weird with Luka and Bron. I've been watching it all last year. It's
what Cameron be doing?
Folks ain't paying attention to Luka and Bron, bro. It's something there with Luka don't want that nigga there in his way no more.
I don't think Luka want that nigga there like that, fool. I'm gonna keep it 100.
I'm a Bron fan and I can keep it a buck. And the reason I can determine this is because a question was asked to two players, different response from both. They asked Austin Reeves, after the season you just lost, how do you feel like LeBron may come back, may not? How do you have enjoyed your experience and do you want him back? Austin Reeves said, of course I want him back. Like, why wouldn't I want LeBron James back? Like, he led me to this and took me and carried me under his wing. They asked the same question to Luka. No comment. Man, take your ass back to Germany or wherever the fuck you at. Because I don't understand why it's so difficult to answer a simple question. Just say that you like playing with the man. We got shit to work on and we trying to win a chip. Keep it political, even if you don't agree. But no comment. If you the one with the dried up hamstring on the bench and then come back and play. The 42-year-old, don't worry about it. So, hey, man, Cashmere right on the money. It's that Kyrie type shit, man. You don't want to share the spotlight. And I think that Luka wants to win his way. So we're going to try to move on from the NBA. Steph, tell us about this right here. Mystics, Tempo. Oh, it was Cinema Friday night.
I did not expect
tell us about it, man.
Cinema. I was late to work because I did not know this cinema was going to take place. So the Washington Mystics and the Toronto Tempo, this is their first year in the WNBA. They've been actually playing well. They got Brittany Sykes over there. They got Marina Mabry over there. And they've been winning games, right? Washington, they had kind of been on a little loser streak. They coach got kicked out of the game last week back from food. It's been kind of wishy-washy there. Get to the fourth quarter.
Okay.
We get to the fourth, and Washington is leading. So I'm thinking the game is over. Marina has been missing everything. Like, she just been missing. And she woke up. And all of a sudden, Marina couldn't miss. She could not. I'm talking about, she hit about 4 threes in the fourth quarter, Shay. She hit about 3 of them jumps in the fourth. Knocking them down.
Yes.
Brittany Sykes had 18 in the fourth and then score again to 11 seconds. 18 in the first half. Then score again to 11 seconds in the fucking fourth quarter. The shit was selling. And so it looked like Toronto about to win the game. They had a jump ball situation. They jumped the ball, hit the ball to Sonya. Sonya turned around, hit the midi. Game over.
With it,
Washington wins.
Game over, man.
Send them up. Y'all ain't watching these WNBA games, bro. It's some cinema taking place, bro.
Listen. You know, I had someone ask me the other day, do you think that they should be paid the same as NBA players, so on and so forth? And I said, look, are they not operating the same skill that you enjoy NBA basketball with? The three-point shot, the moves, the defense. Yeah, it may not look the exact same because they not men doing it. They may not be running each other over doing it in that facet of how you comparing it. But skillfully wise, the ball going through the hoop, a winner or loser of the games being played competitively. What are we talking about, bro? Like, the WNBA is cold. There's a lot of cold players in the WNBA. This ain't like a circus league where you got like 3 folks who called at what they do and 59 folks that's just there for flavor. No, folks is hooping. And I pitched the idea, right? Involve WNBA more in the NBA activities of an All-Star Weekend.
They used to do that.
Put your WNBA All-Stars with you. They used to do it, but they need to do so in more.
They need to really like do that shit. Like, I remember skills competition used to be both teams. They need to have the NBA guys come out for WNBA All-Star. Like, let's really get this shit popping. When Olivia Miles was cooking the other day, Anthony L was like, she cold. Like, let's like, that's a good. Both of them were number 5. That shit'll be lit. Like, let's get this shit popping.
Let me be able to look at a new 3-point competition or some shit that sees, Caitlin Clark or Ionescu versus Steph Curry on,
Alicia
both
Gray.
ends of the court. They down there. Alicia Gray. Like, let me see some one-on-one action or something. Like,
Hey, you saw that one-on-one crazy All-Star Weekend. Rival did that shit was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Chelsea Gray. Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying though, Steph. Like, if you at least give them the opportunity to produce those same highlights that we get from the NBA All-Star Weekend from everybody else, you're gonna be able to. This sport gonna even blow up with even more with folks opening their eyes up to like, damn, hold on, she can dunk like that, shoot like that. Hold on, she crossed Steph like that, she crossed KD like that. Yes, it can happen, bro. You just don't get the opportunity to see how even this shit really can be, right? They hooping. But I said it to say, hey, awesome game. The Commissioner's Cup is stepping up, man. Citron with the game winner, like 17 foul rebounds and 3 assists. But Steph, we got another one. We got another heavy hit. This one here.
Bruh.
My God. Olivia Miles.
Yes.
Hey, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, these folk out here, look at this shit. Don't talk to me about the WNBA. Go read it. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 1 assist. We talking about Wemby stat lines out here, man. So, yeah.
We need the women to do this shit. This is what we need.
We need the women to do this, man. Talk to us about this one, Steph.
All right, so unfortunately, this game was on at the same time as the finals, and I hated it. It would have been perfect if it was on tonight. But Olivia Miles, so the Lynx and the Aces have the 2 best records in the league. Been killing everybody. They met for the first time. And Olivia Miles, god damn it, you talking about she don't know she a rookie. She don't know that.
No.
Yeah, she a 7-year vet in her mind. Cause god damn it, like the Aces won, but Olivia, man.
Man, Miles a bad motherfucker. She look like a professor, but she hooping. Go
She
ahead,
hooping.
Steph. You got it. She hooping.
But yes, and so hey, Olivia took it to Asia ass 2-3 times in that game.
She
Like went
did.
straight at him and scored on them. One of them was an and
Olivia,
one. Like,
bro, Olivia is a little Jalen Brunson out here in the WNBA.
yes,
She gonna be hell
yes.
to pay
And yo,
going forward. And we've been watching her since Notre Dame, so we know what's going on. Go ahead.
and
Not
also,
Notre Dame. Yeah, go ahead.
speaking of too early, I think it's time to start not only rookie of the year, she running away with that. That's not a question. Time to start a little MVP talk. Time to start a little MVP talk. Shout out to Asia. She right now, she the favorite, and rightfully so. But Olivia ain't too far behind.
Olivia ain't too far behind, man. But while we're on Asia, the Las Vegas Aces are in first place. Asia Wilson is averaging 26.4, 9.3 rebounds, 2.3 blocks, 3.3 assists, 1 steal, and is the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year. She gets it done on both ends of the floor. So, hey, I'm with you. She is right in tow. But, hey, Asia is letting the league know. It's my league. It's still my time. Hey. It's gonna be a minute before you push me off this hill. Fool.
And Asia done got a 3-point shot, fool. It's scary hours out here. Like she hitting that 3 now. She hitting that 3.
Yeah. And to your point about putting it on the same night, Cashmere said that's a great point right there. Why the fuck would you put a game like that on a finals game night? That's disgusting. If the NBA and WNBA was communicating, that would have never been a thing.
It should have been a thing.
Why shit on your own thing, bro? Like, give it time to be what it is. It's great in itself. It's the Commissioner's Cup. Are you not trying to build the Commissioner's
Cup?
Like,
even if they would have just had the WNBA start at 5 versus 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been on the same day. Just make sure they ain't on at the same time.
Facts, Steph. Facts, big facts, man. Shout out to the WNBA. The Commissioner's Cup is ramping up, man. I need to tune in and check it out. Steph, this is the last block and segment of the show, and so we're going to do a quick lightning round real quick. So what I want you to do, Steph, is give me the first thing that comes to mind in terms of your expectations for these NFL teams, players, franchises, so on and so forth, right? First thing that comes to mind for next year for what you think should happen, either with the player or the team. We're going to start here. Kirk Cousins, Las Vegas Raiders.
Making money.
My dog, you ain't lying. Show me the money. I wish I had the Jerry Maguire clip ready and loaded. Making money. Nothing else going on out there. All right. Next one. Los Angeles Rams with Myles Garrett.
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl. And you know, we NFC fans and I, bro, like, only injury can stop this.
Facts.
Sorry.
Facts. Listen, the Rams finished 12-5 last year, made the NFC title game, losing to the Seahawks. You add Myles Garrett to that, I don't know if we even know Sam Darnold can run or walk in that game. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hey, Cashmere said all Kurt do is get money. That's it.
That's all he do.
Be above average and get money, man. Money making Kurt. He might well be the new third Migo at this point. Not gonna lie. So, hey, not gonna lie, man. The Rams are gonna be hell to deal with. All right, this one here with the extension of Sean Payton. What is your expectation of the Broncos?
I think they're gonna be good, and I think they loving everybody talking about Kansas City and not them. I think they are very okay with it.
Okay. I don't know, man. Hey, last season, the Broncos were 14-3, making the AFC title game versus the Patriots after beating Buffalo in the divisional. And, of course, lost to the Patriots. Patriots advanced to the Super Bowl. But, hey, the Broncos ain't no pushover. Nobody counted them in all season last year, and they stacked up 14 hard-earned dubs. They're always a winning franchise. So you got to count them in like the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're not going to have really a shitty season. Even if it's average, they're going to play very hard because they got a tough division that they got to represent and come out of anyway in the AFC West. So I'm with you, Steph. I expect a good Broncos team. Next, nephew. What do we see for nephew in year 2?
I hate nephew. I hate it for nephew. This ain't about nephew. It's about Cleveland Browns as an organization. If you bet future props, go on bet the under on them wins. They don't want to win. They don't want to win.
100%. They don't want to win. Look, Shadur, you know it's all love, man. We got all love for you and your success, my brother. Last year, Shadur, nephew put up 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and he went 3 and 4 as a starter. Hey, I mean, you know, these numbers are decent for the situation that he was in, the team that he played for, the help he ain't got, the line he ain't got, and the coach that he did not have as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, with Stefanski out of the way, I do believe that the future is clear for nephew as long as they support him through it. But if they just treat him like a Sanders in a jersey, like they're giving them opportunity, it ain't much to expect out of the situation because they're not doing enough to win. Cashmere, I hate that they brought him into that organization. I agree. Mm-hmm. He could have been a Steeler. I also agree.
Cash, a fellow Packer fan, he got hope. And look, Packer's gonna be good. I don't trust Matt LaFleur. I just don't. This nigga play gentleman football, and there's no such thing as gentleman football until Matt LaFleur gets some dog and some belt to add to him. I'm over. I love my Packers, and we're gonna be good, but I'm over this 10 win, 11 win, first round exit shit. I'm over it, bro. I'm over it. Like the Rams be getting to the final 4, bro. Like they don't even look forward to making the playoffs. They in the NFC Championship game over and over again, bro. Let's get there. Like again, but Sean McVay got that dog in him though. He got that dog in him.
If the Rams didn't pull some Spurs shit from like going from Tim Duncan to Kawhi Leonard and going from old boy to Matt Stafford, like to now Myles Garrett. Hey, all right, fuck them too. All right, Steph. Last one. New faces in new places. AJ Brown. He's now a Patriot. What are our thoughts on the expectations for him going to New England after their Super Bowl stint last year?
Whatever. I ain't got a whole lot of thoughts. Whatever.
I got you. Mm-hmm. I got you.
I think they're going to have a good season in New England. Well, no. New England now is the hunted. And they have a first place schedule. So it might be a little harder. And we got to see, A.J. Brown emotions, They might win games where he only catch 50 yards. How he going to act? So.
Understand your reaction when I asked you that, you know what I'm saying? You were kind of like, blah. And I get it, because when he was with Tennessee, blah. When he went to Philadelphia, blah. So now with the Patriots, we get the talent and we get the expectation of the skill, but great teams have balance, and it ain't always about the one wide receiver that can catch every single ball. So the league is a little bit more adaptive than just having a diva wide receiver that want it every time the quarterback let it go.
He want the receivers that he'll have good numbers, but it don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It don't really feel like it. Like AJ Brown just ain't never jumped off the screen for me. When he was in Tennessee, feel it like he ain't never just did it for me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something I'm not seeing. But I don't.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this though. Did he play for Vrabel in Tennessee?
I think so. He had to.
Relationship now. So now it is going to be interesting. It is going to be rather interesting. He's paired up with his old coach, someone that understands him. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see if that leads to some production. Cash said, man, nigga win a ring and get mad quick. Yeah, I agree, bro. And that's always weird to me too, man. Like, mother get a ring and instantly be like, man, I could have did more. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Philly don't win every year. Either way it go, man. We're wrapping it on up, and this is some of our last thoughts on the show. Rest in peace, keeping it in football. Is it Alden Smith or Alden Smith? Is it
Alden Smith.
Alden Smith? Alden Smith, man. Former 49er, you know what I'm saying, passed away this past week or weekend. Reports are he was found by his friend in his car, slumped over, mouth wide open. They're still investigating and, doing the medical reports and everything like that. They exactly figure out what the cause of death was. So rest in peace to the young brother, Mr. Smith, man. Awesome, phenomenal player when he was on the field. I do remember his tenure with the 49ers. Very unfortunate.
I hated Alden Smith. I hated him. Like, rest in peace. But as a football player, I hated him because he was good. So I couldn't stand him.
Yes, he was. He
Like,
was.
definitely gone too soon, man. 36, like I'm 40. Like,
Come on, bro.
that's too
Come
young,
on,
man.
bro. And I made that comment to my partner earlier, man. The NFL has to have more players that reach their 20s and 30s that don't see their 40s and 50s than any other league. And of course, it's the investment in mental because of how much physically that they invest into the game. And I'm not sure if that switch is easy to shut off in the off season, even if you are a millionaire, when you've been trained on driving men into the ground for months on end. I don't know if it's just easy to shut that switch off, bro. So I think the league needs to prioritize mental health programs for their players, tapping in with their players, making their players be involved in aspects of the league, business of the league, something to give them something to look forward to and build on, have people around them and shit like that in terms of support. Of course, you can't save everybody with everything, but it's just one of these things that as you begin to look at the numbers and what football produces through injury, CTE, and other things like that, man, you know, we see trends every year, every other month where something unfortunate is going on with players that have left the game, retired, and it just don't end well, man. So I just want to see these guys have a different opportunity to plant what they've already laid in a legacy through playing, adaptive over into some other field, still relative to the league, whether it's commentary or something, man. But we can't just have these guys retire and just figure out how to spend their money in their 30s. And, you know, and that's me assuming on this situation. That's more me
and take
taking
care
from the Brandon
of
Clark.
they medical care, bro. Like, they should definitely have like insurance and stuff. Like, a lot of the injuries and stuff they have is because of football. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are risking their quality of life when they go out there on their field. It's different from basketball and every other sport. Like, football is a full contact sport. Anything can happen. What's the old boy from the Bills? That was
Damar Hamlin.
He almost died on the field, bro. Or one of the most horrific I ever seen was Nick Collins, the Packer. They told his neck, his back. That was terrible. So, like, we really need to
look at my guy. What's that last quarterback, Alex Smith, that tore his leg up and had to retire immediately. Like, folks don't understand. Like, bro, you go from doing something at the top of your level, over your prime, exceeding beyond your prime, playing well, in a freak injury, and that's your last time playing the game. And it's not just the aspect of physically being at the house every day and learning how to walk and regain your strength, but having to mentally go to not being available to play the game no more. No matter what you gain physically, you have to mentally adapt to, I can't do it. And I went out at a position where mentally and physically I was on at peak. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot that football brings. One bad concussion can change somebody forever. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot to consider there when you're talking about the league. And I just want them to prioritize their players a little bit more than treating them like Spartan gladiators and warriors, man. So NFL, let's pick the ball up a little bit better in terms of how we treat our active and retired players. Oh, so I guess we don't have to end on a somber note because I do have one good thing to speak on.
We got one great thing.
Matter of fact, you do have something else. But I had something else too, and I don't know where the graphic, there it goes. Sierra's best backup dancer has announced his retirement this week.
Don't do
NFL.
my boy.
No, I'm bullshit.
Don't do
I'm
my
bullshit.
nigga,
I'm bullshit.
Bro. Don't be hating that nigga cute.
I'm bullshit. I just had to clickbait, rage bait everyone real quick. Nah, for real. Seriously, dead serious. I was never one of those people who shitted on Russell Wilson. I always felt like it was weird for people that did. I always appreciated Russell Wilson's game. Being a running quarterback, I felt like, watching him come in the league where Tony Romo was still my quarterback in Dallas, I was like, that's what I wanted. Like, you feel me? So, like, hey, I appreciated Russ's game. He came right in doing his thing for the Seahawks, made some noise, and I know that the defense didn't respect him. Folks in the league may not be talking about somebody who came in, took the face of the league serious, did it right. He may have had an ego. He may have drew some bad blood with some people, but guess what? Walter Payton Man of the Year, NFL Super Bowl champion, I believe was the MVP. I'm not sure, but we're talking about an outstanding player, man, phenomenal person, and Sierra's husband and baby daddy. So, hey, what can you do there?
Leaving the game, everything
intact. Top notch. The guy's
leaving the game, everything intact. He's healthy. He's moving. He seems right mentally. has a great family situation, is dedicated to his family situation. Super Bowl champion, went to 2 Super
Super
Bowls.
Bowl.
We can never take that away from him. Man, shout out to Russell Wilson and his retirement. I think he already got a TV gig coming up. I can't remember was it Fox or CBS, but he already got a TV gig coming up. Yeah.
Of course. So, of course he got a TV gig coming up. that only makes sense with his good talking, perfect all of the shit. And he ready. So, hey man, this was the announcement that we were discussing. Can you see the graphic currently right now for me?
It say it's uploading on our end. It's being a hater right now.
Okay, all right, man. Look, it's being a hater right now, man. But y'all should be able to look through it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember when they was a man too. Other weird shit.
I will never forgive the people who said that. Because back in the day, before our time, they used to try to say that about Donald Summer. I will never forgive them for that shit.
Bruh. Listen, y'all don't know how many times when I first heard the little room, I'm like, hold on, man. I done looked at that lady in that crop top hoodie with them jeans on, doing the same little leg twist for about 30 minutes straight. And it looked like a woman to me. Hey, man, I don't get it. So, hey, this is another announcement, because we're going to keep letting you folks know it, and it's going to double up and triple up and quadruple up this week. DOA, you feel what I'm talking about? Dope on Arrival presents Saturday, June 20th. The Cypher series with special guest Ace Picasso. In the Cypher series, we have Jason the Haters team. We got Team Midas, Team Young Titan. But then we also got Team Ricochet. I got the chopper loaded. We're bringing out Mikey Christian. We're bringing out Quake the Great. We're bringing out Hotep. You feel what I'm talking about? I got my team loaded too. You know, we're going to have our No Limit girl on about it. We're ready for the night, man. And I can't wait. Steph, you know I love you and I appreciate you always for even thinking about me for this event, man.
Always,
you know I'm going to bring my all to it. So I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. No. Tremendous event. Steph, 15 in advance, 20 at the door. Let the folk know, Steph.
Man, look, I'm trying to pull up the whole lineup right now. Give me just a second to scroll.
You're good.
I'm almost there. Okay, boom. I got it. Hold up. I'm on this laptop. I ain't even used to putting up Facebook on a laptop. It's weird.
Oh, you good, man. You good. Hey, and while Stephanie is pulling up this information that y'all can read, if you want to know where to read, download, save the images to be able to share to a friend, share a link, go to her Facebook page, Stephanie Chambers at Facebook.
Man, it's pinned to the top. All the ticket information, all the flyers, everything is pinned to the top of the page. You know what I'm saying? DOA. We a Memphis staple. Hey, get on my soapbox a little bit. It's been a lot of talk about what Memphis music is and what Memphis music ain't. I choose not to indulge in that because I will never public shit on my city. I'm not going to do it. What I will say is DOA is a diamond in the rough. You want to hear some good music, some good rap, some talented guys and girls, skilled guys and girls, like they really give you a performance and you want to have a good time, you want to have a safe time, DOA is where it's at, man. I'm telling y'all, like y'all really about this Memphis shit, DOA is one of the many platforms you should be supporting. So, you know what I'm saying? Try not to be biased about the
folks, hey, if you one of them folks, man, that complains about going downtown and always seeing the Bill Street Flippers, if you one of them folks that's always complaining about going downtown to BB Kings and saying the same 3-4 folks playing it, hey, man, step out some more. If you tired of seeing Hernandez Gobert talk about who we know in the city and about what on live, come to DOA.
You tired of seeing these singles cover songs all the time, nothing original. You want to hear some real fresh music? Pull up the DOA. Hey, you're going to hear it every fucking time. Hey,
producers dancing all in the videos.
I got the thing.
Come on.
All right, so boom. With Team Hater, we got B.A. Barber. We got Stallion. We got D Super. We got Nisha Way. With Team Midas, we got Saint Courts. We got B Spoke. We got The Lady. We got Sun Hero. Shout out to The Lady. The Lady always found her way on the anniversary show. She always found her way. The Lady is making. I'm telling you,
we were hooping against The Lady now. Shit.
Man, and Team Titan. Hey, this is going to be a Christian cipher, bro. So if y'all want to come see something different, bro, everybody on Team Titans team is a Christian rapper. So this is going to be amazing. We got Titan, B Radical, Keeper Latre, and Corey Curtis for Team Titan.
Right.
And then on your team, we got you, Mikey Christian, Quake Bandana, Ari Hotep. Midas will also be performing a couple of singles. Ace Picasso coming through, performing a couple of singles. And we also have the DOA Hall of Fame presentation. So y'all pull up. Pull up.
We're nice people. We probably gonna hug you. That's just who we are. We see you, we probably gonna hug you. Hey man.
Oh,
and while
Teresa said she making cupcakes too. So pull up.
Hey man. Teresa, I got a cupcake my name on it. You hear me? See? Hey man. Cashmere. He said Corey is cold. Let me tell y'all, man, Cashmere been holding it down. Shout out to Jesse making a run in the comments today, as well as my brother Corey. But Cashmere, man, thank you for shout out to y'all for holding it down in the comments, man. Others that we ain't seen at this exact moment. But let me tell y'all, I done called Cashmere live a few times, man. That man cold. Do you hear me now?
Cash cold, man. Cash, so he's had DOAs where he participated in the draft, and then he had a DOA where he was a feature. I want to say it was DOA 7, but I can't remember. And the man just basically picked like 3 beats and just went off.
Bro.
Like not even just like songs, like straight bars.
Bro. Rapping, poet, I don't get that if he started singing. Cole, I'm trying to tell y'all, Cole, and he cold, man. So hey, I love our artist community. I love our supporters, man. We appreciate y'all always tapping in and supporting the pod, but even furthermore, tapping in and supporting my sis, my fam, my dog, Steph with the DOA, man. This is how you get to 10 years and more. Doing it the community way, doing it the right way, the humble way, and showing some love along the way. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything ain't always about popping your collar and talking about you the only dog in town. Don't come with that. Don't come with that. But being able to make sure the table fit more people that can sit down at it and you got extra loaves of bread, that's the real way, man. So shout out to you, Steph, for building something sustainable and that take care of Memphis itself, because Memphis gonna take care of you. You feel what I'm saying? So Memphis, be in the building. Bring you either your 15 in advance or your 20 to the door. But either way it go, you get in the show and we gonna have some more. So hey man, we gonna see y'all Saturday, you dig? And but today has been peas. We've been in the pod, but we gotta get out. I'm already late for my homie and them over there who run it. I know they man checking my ass. So if you want to see what I got going on when I get off of peas in the pod, come to my Facebook Michael Rayner, Rayner, and you'll be able to tap in with other extra activities that I got going on. But on Sundays at 7:30, you meet me here, you meet her here. Don't be late.
And real fast, Cash got the pod. Hey man, say man, I'm gonna be on that junk this Thursday. So y'all follow Cash, follow A man, say man. Stephanie's making her return to A man, say man. And you know the shit get real ridiculous when I get on there. Real ridiculous.
Real ridiculous, man. So hey, shout out to Mikey, shout out to Cash.
In fact, I might revisit the thumb situation on A man, say man.
She at, hey man, put your thumbs up for real. Put them up because Stephanie finna say something. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, look at Mikey, man. Hey, I'm not even finna go. These niggas is tweaking. So before I let y'all go, Cashmere said we bringing Mikey out for Pride Month. Mikey was shot back, man.
Hey,
stop playing with me.
Mikey be on them rainbow cruises, man. I don't know. Hey, Mike got
Bro, that's my teammate. Y'all gotta chill, bro.
It's Pride Month.
Y'all
look at my name.
Mikey, I got your back.
It's Pride Month.
Mics don't let other mics take bullets like this. Trust me. You good, bro. Hell no. Mikey, we good, dog. They tweaking, bro. Tune in to A Man Say Man. Enjoy y'all week. And if you know a Knicks fan, hug them. Hug them. And if you know a Spurs fan, hug them longer. Lord know they need it.
Child,
We
I
out,
need
man.
it.
Peace.